Okay, so we have this mRNA molecule, which is AUGCGU. Now this can connect to a tRNA, which I'm going to do one in this green, and this tRNA can be made up of a UAC and a GCA, and that would connect to, or that would be split up into these sets of codons and anticodons. These are the anticodons, these are the codons. This is made up of tRNA, or makes up tRNA. And this brings in an amino acid. And for this one, that amino acid would be Y, which is also known as, just make I spell it right, triosine. And then the second one would be GCA. Would be A, which is also known as alanine. And saying this was in translation, these amino acids would go, this would be in the P site and this would be in the A site, and these would bond, which is represented here, and this is known as a peptide bond, so this whole thing is known as a dipeptide bond. But this, because of the Wobble effect, you can have multiple tRNA strands that connect with the same thing that would get you the same triosine and alanine bond. And this second tRNA strand that I'm going to build here could be a U, this is awkward, UAU. And so you see that this third letter can differ from this third letter, and that's called the Wobble effect. And so, but this, and then this one could also be a G, that's a disgusting G, a GC, let's do another C. And this, to get triosine, you can only have U or C, but this third one could also be, we'll do it in black. These could also be, where'd it go? U or G, because of the Wobble effect in this third, the concept of this third nucleotide. And again, these, if we had this one again, it would be split up into these codons and anticodons, this would be a codon and this would be an anticodon, and they would code for their respective amino acids, as it's bringing us. This is tRNA and this is mRNA. I'm actually just gonna put a little box here just to show that these are not bonded together. And this would again bring in the same amino acids. So this would bring in the Y, and this would bring in the A. And again, it would form another peptide bond, and that would be a dipeptide right there. And it would be the same things would be produced, just a different tRNA strand because of the Wobble effect. And you would still get the same amino acids, which then if this was connected to a longer strand, you would make a protein with all these peptide bonds bonded together, all these dipeptides. They would all become a longer strand, and then that would code for a protein, which would then express it. Again, this is all comes back to the Wobble effect, and this third base that can vary as long as it makes the same amino acid, which here it does. And this happens several times throughout the genetic coding process.